welcome back to part 2 of Dior's spring collection launch, and as promised today I am reviewing the new eyeshadow palette Mimirose as well as the blush in Rose Popeline. This is the eyeshadow in number 813 Mimirose, and out of the entire collection that was just newly released by Dior, this one is the most anticipated, at least for me. And when I saw the release of this collection, even though this technically is not part of the spring collection for 2024, but it was released during the same time, this is not a limited edition. I don't believe it is. I think this is going to be part of the normal range of their eyeshadow palettes, but it is just stunning. The one shade in this palette that I think really caught most people's eye is this one right here. It has this gorgeous shift in shade. It kind of looks white when you look at it in the pan, but then as you shift it in the light, it has that light blue type of tinge, which is so stunning. And here are the shades swatched. Aren't these just stunning? Especially this one here. This is the gorgeous shade that has a light blue kind of undertone to it. Very pretty. So we have one matte shade, one satin, and 2 shades that are shimmer. And here's a close-up of the palette itself. I do love that this palette is very much perfect for this time of the season where it's not quite spring yet, but we are anticipating the springtime, and that nice matte shade in there looks very fall and winter-like. I'm going to start off by picking up this middle shade, and I'm using that as a transition. The shade is really pretty. It doesn't have shimmer, but it is a satin type of feel. All right, let's go into the darkest shade, and I'm gonna go ahead and add that to my outer corner. I just added this mauve shade on the outer corner and kind of extended it down below. So next I really want to do a cut crease with this. I just want this blue, kind of light blue shade to really pop. So I haven't done this in a while. I'm going to go ahead and take my Dior concealer, and just using this brush here, we're going to pick up some of that concealer, and I'm going to add a little bit of it right here and then blend it out. This is kind of going to be a primer, and you can definitely do this with a primer as well. But I just really enjoy doing this with a concealer. With the concealer, I just follow the natural crease of my eye, and I just kind of go about halfway, so wherever I want to add that lighter shade and want it to really pop. Now here comes the fun part. So first I'm going to pick up this shade here, and I'm going to apply that right in the middle. And that's going to kind of add that middle ground between both shades. So pretty. So I'm going to pick up this light blue shade and add that right here in the front. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. Love that glow, that light blue shade. The shade really makes this entire palette so desirable. I do not have anything like this in my collection. So beautiful. You can just build it right on. You see how that primer or concealer at the bottom really exaggerates that blue, and that's exactly what I want. Just going back and forth between these two shades, I'm going to make it so that we really see a nice transition between all three colors. Now I'm just going to mirror what I did up on top and take some of that middle shade and add that right here in the middle. And then go in with the blue shade and add that to the inner corner. This is so stunning. I love it. Use this last shade as a highlight right underneath my eyebrow. This palette is just so fun. And here's a finished eye makeup look with mascara and a little bit of a winged liner. How gorgeous is this palette? I feel like it's such an icy type of look, something that Elsa from Frozen would wear. This is an Elsa palette. It really is. That really beautiful icy blue shade. It's such a fun and buildable eyeshadow palette. I don't think that I've been this excited for an eyeshadow palette in a while, but this was really interesting to play around with. Next we have the blush. Now I'm not sure what to expect out of this blush. It is a matte type of blush, but it looks so light in the pan, and this kind of baby pink color is my favorite type of color, but I'm not sure that it's going to transfer on my skin very well. And so this is the blush, and as you can see, it is very pale. I think for complexions that are lighter in tone, this blush would be very pretty for you, but I'm not sure. I am more neutral, so I'm not sure that this color is going to suit me. Just picking up this shade, you can see it kind of looks chalky. I can barely even see it on the back of my hand. Yeah, this shade is not transferring very well at all. Okay, let's try this on. All right, so it looks like it picks up quite a bit. But I'm just gonna go in with this because it is pretty light. Normally I would pat this off on the back of my hand. I see nothing. Yeah, I see absolutely nothing. I don't know, I really see nothing. And I'm picking up a lot. Okay, so this is definitely a purchase that I wish I did not make. I see nothing. It's kind of making my skin look like I put chalk on there. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I actually really love the way the shade looks like in the pan, but and I am putting a lot, but I see absolutely nothing. Okay, so if you have a darker complexion or a complexion like me, do not get this blush because you will see absolutely nothing. But if you have a lighter skin tone, this blush might look pretty on you, but I would go and try this out first. If you have a Dior counter close by, go try it on first because I see absolutely nothing on my skin. So this is an absolute waste of money. Now, I do still want to apply some blush just because this eyeshadow is really stunning and I feel like my cheeks need just a little bit of something. I'm going in with Dior Backstage in Rosy Glow. This is a beautiful blush and one of my favorites from Dior. Yes, now here we are. That's what a blush should look like. So much better. Okay, now we have some blush on. So now for lips. Now, the lip product that would look really nice with this look is the Lip Maximizer in that blue shade that Dior just came out with. So just now that I've used this eyeshadow palette, I might go back and purchase that. That Lip Maximizer is quite interesting and I think it would really tie in with this entire look very nicely. I do really want all the attention to be on the eyes, so I think I'm going to go with something very simple and use this Lip Maximizer in 001. This is my absolute favorite lip maximizer. And I think it goes with everything. I think you can certainly do kind of a nice pink lip as well with this look, but I just want to keep it nice and simple. And just keep it a glowy type of look. And that is the finished eye look today. What do you guys think? Do you think that you'll be purchasing this palette or giving it a pass? I definitely think this palette is worth it. I think out of the whole collection that came out for the springtime, this is probably my favorite, even though it's not specifically for the spring collection like the Poplin Peach palette that I previously reviewed was, but still, it's a nice addition to anyone's collection, especially if you love makeup. I am in love with this light blue shade. I feel like you don't really have to just use it with this palette, but you can use it with your other palettes as well. It is really stunning. It adds such a nice glow. It's fun, but also in a subtle way. As for the Rose Popeline blush, I am really disappointed by this blush. I had high hopes for it. When I saw it online, my eye immediately went to this blush just because this is my favorite color, but it really doesn't show up on skin tones that are darker or even medium skin tones that like me. It's going to look, it does have a matte feel, but it also does look chalky on the skin. So I do wonder what it's going to look like on lighter skin tones. So if you've tried this and you have lighter skin tone, leave me a comment below and let me know what it looks like on your skin. It will definitely help other people out as well. I love the Dior Backstage 001, and I thought perhaps this is going to be similar, even though it's a little bit lighter, and maybe it'll shift with the pH of your skin, but it does not. It doesn't appear at all. So I wish I didn't purchase this, but at least you guys know now. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and it made it easier for you to purchase anything out of this collection. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram. All my information is down below in the description box, and I would be so glad to see you join my YouTube and Instagram family. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.